to the second episode of No Retreat,
No Surrender
Gaming.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're here for a second video, that means there's a good chance you liked our first video, so thank you. And I don't want to say this announcement at the end, so I'm going to say it now. Please sub and like. Alright, thank you guys. So,
Yeah, sub and like. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, sounds good.
hey, you want to explain what we're doing today?
Yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do 2 original Nintendo games. I kind of have a thing for original Nintendo games. It's the area that I like the most. So we're going to do 2 of them, and we're just going to do kind of shorter versions of them just to kind of get a taste of the game. So the first game that we're going to do to start things off, it's a 2-player game. And tonight we're going to really go old school, and we're going to use the original cartridges to play these games. The first one we're going to do is going to be the original Mario Brothers, which this game originally came out as an arcade version in 1983. Nintendo eventually moved it over in 1986 to a Nintendo game, and this is an actual copy of it. So we're going to pop this into the Nintendo top loader that I have, and we're going to play 2-player. So who are you going to be tonight? Who do you want to be?
I don't know, whoever you want to be.
Okay, well,
Whoever you don't want to be.
you can be... Oh wait, we don't have a Luigi. We have a Mario
Oh.
though, so I'll be Mario. Alright, so Mario's gonna hang out here.
Here, hand me over Cubert.
You can have Cubert for
I'll
good luck.
have Cubert.
Alright. So...
Alrighty.
This is exciting here.
Oh yes. I've only played this game once.
Alright. So the basic concept of this game is you have Mario and Luigi, okay? They are brothers, and Mario is a plumber. What they are, they're in the sewer right now, and the goal of this game is kind of different. It's not like the Super Mario Brother games where you jump on things and you jump on them and you knock them over. This one is kind of the opposite. The goal of it is you're going to want to jump underneath them to get the turtles or the various enemies to go upside down, and once they go upside down, then you can hit them and knock them off. The other thing that's a little bit different in this game, as you'll see, is in a lot of the Mario games, like when you play Donkey Kong, if Mario jumped off of something and it was too far, he would die. In this particular game, he's allowed to jump from any distance, and he doesn't die whatsoever, so it's kind of a different feature. So we're going to start this off. As you can see,
Alright, I am Luigi.
and Luigi
There you
is
go.
the green and white.
There we go.
We're going to turn this up.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you're not
So
supposed
that's
to do.
what
You
you
can't
don't
run
want
in. You can't run into them.
See what I
You can
just
only
did
hit
is,
them.
there you
like
go.
that. There you go.
Yeah, good job. So we
That
move
was
on
the
to
first
phase
round.
2. Gets a little bit harder. Whoa.
So you can't jump on top of their heads. You have to. The only way that you can actually get them and kill them is you have to jump underneath them first, like that, and now you can jump up and then hit
Good job, good job. Good job. I'll get that one.
them. Alrighty,
We got one left. Which side?
right here.
Uh-oh,
Oop.
uh-oh, we missed
Oh
one.
no, no! He's coming
Oh,
to you.
no, Luigi, you're done.
Oh
Oh, and he got me too. So we're gonna let him go by, and once he goes by, it goes through the sewer pipe. I'm gonna wait for him to come out the other sewer pipe. You also have to dodge these green and also red fireballs at the same time. So you're kind of doing a lot of things. You're dodging the fireballs, and at the same time, you're trying to knock the... This is the, once you get to the 3rd round, you go to the test your skill. It's kind of a bonus round that they have. So object is you have a set amount of time, and you're trying to get as many of these coins as you can. If you do get all the coins in the set amount of time, you end up getting a bonus, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight. As you progress through the game, there's going to be different types of enemies that we're going to have to try conquering. Now you can kind of see the
Crabs.
screen has changed, and you have crabs. So I hit the crab, I got to hit him twice. That's one of the things that changed. So instead of just the turtles where you just hit them one time. With the crabs, you've got to hit them twice. So this is a really good, in my opinion, it's a fun 2-player game if you're just looking for something to, play with somebody else. It does make it better if that person didn't die so quickly and they were still playing with you.
I've only played the game once, sorry, my bad.
But, so we probably at this point, we're gonna maybe shut the game down just because you probably don't want to watch me keep playing this for like a good
I think you understand
30 minutes or so.
It's a fun game though.
It is really a fun game, yeah. See, now you got a little mixture. You've got some turtles. You've got the crab still.
And I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's probably easy, but...
Yeah, you just have to kind of play it a little bit more. This is a game that I remember playing in the arcade, and then once it moved onto the Nintendo, I played it on the Nintendo. The game actually did come out on a couple other different video game systems as well. There's a version on the Atari 2600 and 5200 and 7800, which the graphics on all of them are quite a bit different. I would say that the Nintendo version probably has the best graphics. The Atari 7800 does have pretty good graphics that I would say would be comparable to this. Whoa. But overall, this is arcade quality graphics here. So just a real good game overall. So what do you say? What if you're gonna rate this game? What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say an 8 because it is a fun game. It's different than any other game, I'd say. So I'd give it an 8.
An 8?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this game. I'm gonna give it a 10. Just because I love Mario games, and it doesn't have all the different levels that you're going through in a Super Mario game, but it's just a really good 2-player game, and it's a lot of fun, and it just gets more and more difficult as you continue to play it. And the bad guys change, and it gets really hard. Once you start, like this is phase 6, once you start getting up to like phase 12, things get really, really tough. So definitely a game that you can play for, 15 minutes, even an hour, and you won't get bored from it. All right. So I'm giving it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right. And you just dropped Qbert.
Oh no, Qbert.
Okay.
That's not good.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to just change over, and the next game that we're going to move over to is going to be called, it's kind of hard to see, but we'll get it up to the screen here. It's Gauntlet 2.
Gauntlet! Yeah!
So they have a Gauntlet for the Nintendo and also Gauntlet 2, and Gauntlet is a game that was an arcade game as well that they moved over to other systems. It's a fun game. You can actually play this 4-player. We do not have this.
It's really fun to play it like in an actual arcade.
Oh yeah, when you're playing an actual arcade,
all 4 people.
4 people standing there. I can remember we would have handfuls of quarters, and we would just keep, because you didn't last very long, and you'd have to throw another quarter in there.
Yeah, you don't last too long in this game. The object of the game is to basically kill the enemies, and you have to go around and try and find the keys, because the keys are hidden throughout the game.
Exactly, and you need to move from one level to the next level. So you're going to be going through these labyrinths and basically trying to find keys and kill all the different monsters that come at you.
And it's harder than you think, because there's a ton of monsters.
Ton of monsters,
yeah.
All right, so we're going to get this one popped in. Now, I like the music in this game. I think the music is pretty awesome.
It's just like so cool.
Yeah, so basically when you play 4-player, you're able to pick one of those 4 characters. You've got the magician, you've got the fighter, you've got the elf, and you've got the female fighter. So you can, each one has a set skill, and you kind of pick which one you want. I think I'm going to be the elf. See, if you move you can pick if you want to be elf or... wizard?
Why not?
Alright.
There I am.
Okay, so I am the red one. And
Now
I
you
am...
have to, oh yeah, you have to also collect the treasure chest as well. Yeah.
And down here on the right, that's a key. So that allows us up here, I'll show you, before we go to the exit, if I wanted to use the key, that's a door right there. And all I have to do is walk right up to the door, and that using the key, it'll open it up. But once I use that key, I don't have it any longer, and I'll have to find another key. But since we know the exit is over here, we're going to skip going in there, and we're just going to go to the exit, because that'll take us to level 2. As you can see, the graphics kind of change, and throughout the game, you'll have different levels that have different colors. Right down here, it's kind of hard to tell, but that is food. And if you're looking at our characters, you have a certain amount of health, and the goal of the game is to get through it without dying, and your health constantly decreases. So you're going to want to also find food as you progress through the game.
And he just found another key too.
So now we have 2 keys.
Alright, go get the treasure chest.
Yeah, back in the day when you played this game, I definitely would I would probably say that this game was pretty radical. I mean,
pretty radical.
Like,
there you go, guys. Pretty radical.
No, it was like totally rad.
Totally rad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can remember being at the roller skating rink, and they had a bunch of video games there, and we would all just pile around this game and play it for a long time. And we're only on level 2, which is actually pretty easy, but when you start getting into some higher levels, it starts getting pretty difficult. Alright, we'll grab that treasure. Okay, right there, that was a potion.
Yeah.
Now, if Samantha wanted to, she could use the B button, and she could use that potion if she wanted to get rid of the enemies. It would clear the screen. You really only want to use it if things are completely out of control.
Yes.
Yeah, because it'll make all the enemies disappear. Oh, there's another key up here.
This is already level 3, and we have a lot coming at us.
Now, with the original Nintendo, it has a spot for 2 controllers to go in, so you can play 2-player, but they also have adapters that you can use so that you can have 4 controllers actually hooked up to it. So if I wanted, we could actually have 4 people playing this at the same time. So now I have 2 or 3 keys. What we're going to do is we're going to go through a door here and another door to get to the exit. We just went through one.
What do you think those are, toads?
They look like some kind of blob.
A blob? Hmm.
Now it's saying level 4, the exit will move. Okay, so that's kind of tricky.
Mm. Alrighty.
There's a key.
There's a key. Here's a potion down here.
Try using a potion once.
Wizard, your life force is running out.
That's nice. Love hearing that.
Oh, there's a... I'll take the potion.
Great. Here's another key.
We're welcome to Castle Food.
You're getting all the food and my life's almost gone.
Sorry.
Alright.
Alright, well, I think we have time for one more quick game.
One more. Okay.
This is called the bonus game.
Yeah.
Because
Alrighty.
I think we've kind of gone over everything in this, and it basically just keeps going on and on and on.
It gets harder and harder and
So,
harder.
what would you give this game as far as a review? What would you score it?
Honestly, I'd give this game a 10. You could play it for a long time, and it's fun. I like this game.
I would give it a 9. I think that the original arcade version was better. As far as the graphics on it, I think the graphics could be a little bit better. As far as gameplay, I think it's a lot of fun. It's a good game. But I'll give it a solid 9.
Alrighty, solid 9 and a 10.
Thumbs up.
Good game, thumbs up.
Okay, so what
Alrighty.
we're going to do next is we're going to reach out to everybody in the audience and we're going to see which game do we want Samantha to play that she has no idea how to play it.
Oh, that's lovely, guys. Look at that.
It's kind of like the bonus. It's like the surprise. Okay, so
Surprise for me, too.
what we
Look at
have
that.
first is we have the game called Micro Machines, and it's a car game that involves...
I just like to point out that he knows I'm not good at racing games, so...
Well, I'm just saying, it's a pretty cool game. So it's on different video game systems, but this is the Nintendo version. And the other one that we could possibly have Samantha play is called Big Nose the Caveman. So, really
I'm
not
gonna say Big Nose the Caveman. Let's go with that one.
she really doesn't like the car racing game. So, it looks like we'll let her play Big Nose the Caveman, which...
I don't
We'll
know
see what happens
it's
with
about
that.
or how you play it, but I'm gonna go for it.
All right, everybody. So I'm giving the controller over to Samantha, and where's Cubert?
Cubert,
I'm gonna hold on to Cubert.
Cubert. Oh, he looks like a Muppet.
He looks like you. You're a Muppet. Okay.
Okay, I'm just watching this to see how. Alright, kind of looks like Mario.
Kind of like Mario with a.
What are the controls?
Well, that's.
I'll
the
figure
fun
this
of
out.
Playing.
Here we go.
Here we go. Well, it is a 2-player, but we're only doing 1 player because it's like you take a turn, I take a turn. We're not gonna do that. So why do you think they call him Big Nose?
Because he has a big nose. You kept saying I have a big nose?
No, you look like the Muppet with the little nose.
What Muppet has a little... Alright. Jump. Hit.
Good job.
Thank you. It's like Bam Bam. Jump. Already? Are you kidding me? Okay.
Ooh.
I got this.
Okay, she's got this.
I got this. Thought I hit him, but that's okay. Alright. Hit. Jump. That was jump. Okay. They're
We're making some progress here, kids.
Don't. Hit, jump.
Okay, hit, jump. You
Hit.
hit bad guy before bad guy touches you.
That's not fair. I hit him before he touched me.
Let's try this one more
One
time.
more time.
Because
You
that
got
was
this.
probably the record for the world's fastest game.
You got this.
Okay,
Hit, jump.
Hit before he
You
gets
hit the
to you.
bad guy. Hit.
No.
I hit. All right, guys. Hit, jump.
Okay, hit. Try hit. Okay, hit.
Hit.
Hit. There you go.
Hit.
Oh.
I hit. I'm
Here,
not.
here, let me try something
You
real
try
quick.
something really
Maybe
quick.
it's a controller issue.
Yeah, controller issue. That's a great explanation.
Yeah, let's see if it's because if it's a faulty controller, then we have a problem. You
She's
know.
gonna show off.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, you died just like
All right.
that.
She hit me in the stomach.
That's not my
fair.
fault. That's
No,
not true.
That would qualify as that's a DQ automatically right there. Let's just see how. Okay. Jump.
Hit.
Hit. Okay. Maybe there's a slight delay in the.
There's a slight delay. That's great, Dad. Was this planned or something?
Okay.
You just gotta like spam the button.
Okay, we got a problem going on here.
Looks like I got further than you.
No, because watch this.
You just
Nobody said you had to hit them. You just jump them.
give me the controller back.
Oh, you know what? Now I'm invincible, and I'm throwing rocks.
That's not fair.
Sometimes you gotta find another method, you know?
You didn't let me.
You didn't even... think of that. Oh, I jumped on top of him. Did you see that? I'm not sure. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Can't jump over that guy now, can you?
I did. Well done, Big Nose. Look at that.
Are you calling me Big Nose?
No, I'm Big Nose. Up there, I'm Big Nose. Well.
Maybe in both.
Alright, we're gonna jump that one again. Because why hit him if you can just jump him?
Exactly, why? Just why? I love how I was supposed to be the one playing the game, but
Okay,
you
wait.
decided to.
Alright, here's pause. Now you can take over since I got us far ahead. You don't want to use a spell. You just...
I didn't even know you could use the spell.
There you go.
Okay, how come I'm throwing stuff?
Because I got a special power up.
That's nice. There we go. What did that do? Okay. Oh!
Oh!
That was luck! That was luck too! That I died! That's great!
Alright, the game over. Let's do a quick review on that game.
It's okay.
We really did not give you any kind of information about the game whatsoever. I can tell you that game in general, because of the type of cartridge case that it's in, it's a unlicensed Nintendo game. It did come out back in the 80s, but it wasn't licensed by Nintendo, and that's why it's not in one of the original Nintendo cartridge.
So what the information he just gave you is the stuff that just popped up on the screen for you.
So aside from that, it is a cool game. There are other Big Nose Caveman games out there, and they are actually a lot of fun. So I highly recommend them. This game in general, I would probably give it probably an 8.
I'd give it a 9. This seems fun. As long as you just, don't really hit the things, but jump over them. So that's a good thing. If you ever play this, don't go for hitting it. Go for jumping over it.
Or make sure you have a really good controller.
Yes.
Right now we're using some third-party controllers that aren't the best.
Alrighty. You want to add anything else? This is a pretty long video. If you stayed for the end,
I
thank
hope you stayed for the video. I'm not sure how this whole YouTube stuff works, but if you're
I'm the one who
somehow
does it all.
able to reach out and say you want a certain Nintendo game,
Yeah, okay. So if you want us to play a certain game, please go into the comment sections and, type that in there. We're always looking for suggestions of not just Nintendo, of any game, okay?
but just kind of keep in mind retro rules. Retro is rad. So if you start throwing out there a bunch of Xbox games, that's not gonna happen.
PlayStation's good, guys.
Alright,
We'll
so
really get him some good ones there. Alright, and then also, if you are a subscriber or you want to subscribe, can you please give us a thumbs up on the video too? That'd be great.
and
Alright.
if you're able to do 2 thumbs up, that's even better.
You can't, but
You
thanks.
can't.
Alrighty. Just so the video doesn't get messed up when I tell you to do it, alright? 3, 2, 1.